Right, but like what I was saying was, I would have Cam Newton sit down for the money that you're paying him. That's not a starting quarterback money. It's not.
Mm.
So I'd like, look, what we're doing, we're paying you to teach this young man that we now have to go get it. We're gonna have you teach him how to play the NFL game at a high level that you used to be at. You're just not there anymore. You're getting older.
Mm.
You're slowing down in your speed. You just came off an injury with your hand. Because the next situation is Jarrett Stidham. I
Mm-hmm.
can't pronounce his name, but no, no. New England fans, you don't want that, brother. Telling
Yeah.
you, if that's your quarterback, you're gonna burn your own New England flags. I promise you. So you,
But do you think that Cam Newton would accept that role? Because at that point, you're asking him to basically, do a quarterback coach's job, and I don't know. I just don't see him being okay with, having that role. I think he would really want to compete somewhere. So it's going to be interesting to see.
and you're absolutely right. And I have a question for you. Have you ever seen the movie Moneyball? Brad
No.
Pitt. All right, it's a baseball movie where the Oakland Athletics, are putting together a team with the least amount of money in the league. So they start this whole little scientific solution on who gets the base quicker, who gets on the base most, who gets the most fouls, who gets the most hits, stuff like that, right?
All right.
And they wind up getting this older player. Brad Pitt walks up to him. He's like, "Look, you're walking around here like you're the king of everything." And the player's like, "I am." He's like, "I just want you to know, we brought you in to coach these younger players, okay? Because the other team is paying your salary. But they wanted you off their team. That's how bad everybody doesn't want you.
All
We
right.
took you to coach." And that's basically what I do with Cam Newton. I'm like, "Cam, look, you can go back out on that field and play, but let's be honest, you might permanently injure yourself. You take one more
All right.
hit to your shoulder, you're never throwing again. You take one more ankle sprain or tear, you're never walking again." He's had what? Knee strain grade 1? That that had to hurt. A pedal
All right.
ankle ligament tear grade 3, pedal ankle sprain pull unspecified grade, pedal ankle sprain grade 2. You get one more of those, bro, you're not walking. I don't care what you say without a cane.
All right.
So let's just coach these younger players on how to play the game, how to maintain that mentality, and then afterwards we could see about maybe a quarterback coach job, which I would not want him to do because you know that man is trying to run everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also, while we're on the Patriots,
Mm.
let's go ahead and talk about the man, the 2019 Defense Player of the Year, coming off a partially torn quad, Stephon Gilmore. Dude, I love him. I do.
Yeah.
I think he's a hell of a player.
Yeah.
I think
Mm-hmm.
he goes to any defense, that defense is automatically elevated. I think if
Yep.
he were to go to somewhere like Denver, Denver would have a very, very, very scary defense. He goes to
Mm-hmm.
the Jets are going to have a scary defense. If he goes to the Giants, I would hate that because I'd have to play them twice a year. My favorite team's the Cowboys, and I do not want to see that man twice a year.
Oh yeah.
But he's holding out right now because he's making 7 mil a year, which to
Mm-hmm.
me and you, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like, you give me 1 million, I'm gonna show up every day, first one, last one out. Like,
Right.
I'd be cleaning helmets for $1 million.
Right.
But to him, he's got a good point. You got 3, 4 other players making more than him who don't do anything near his caliber.
Right.
But here's a trick. You know the Patriots took some of the money off of this year and gave it to him last year, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so he did make more money. But that's
Mm-hmm.
because they shorted him last year too.
Right.
Do you agree with his sit out though?
Um, well, like you said, it's sometimes it's hard because we're not, we don't have the same perspective as NFL players. Like you said, it's a lot of money to us, but to him, I see his point. He's let's face it, probably the best corner in the league. And like you were saying earlier as well, the NFL is a business, so he provides entertainment and he should be paid accordingly. But at the same time, I don't like when guys sit out of these things. I don't know. I don't think it presents a good image, and I think it kind of, you know, makes them seem entitled or whatever. But like I said, we don't know, the ins and outs. I hope he gets paid what he deserves to get paid, and wherever that may be. But I'm kind of on the fence about this one. I love Gilmore as well. I really do. Um, so I want to see him get paid what he should, and really someone to show his worth. But you hate to see players sitting out of these things and stuff as well. It's just a mess, in my opinion.
Now here's the thing. As far as Stephon Gilmore goes, I think he is possibly the best corner in the NFL. But let me tell you why he's playing a losing battle. Bill Belichick does not care about your feelings.
Yeah.
He does not care about how you feel at all.
Right.
That man is Darth Sidious with a hoodie. Okay? He's going to sit there and tell you either get on the field or go cry at home. I
Right.
don't care. So you're either going to play on that $7 million deal
Mhm.
or you're going to be watching the team from home next year and hope you can come back a year later on another team, but that's a whole year off, brother.
Right.
Like, I hope he gets paid.
Hmm.
I hope that man goes to any team, except for the NFC East, any team, and gets what he's worth. Because he's getting older now. He
Right.
is. And at the same time that he's getting older, you got other players who are coming out who are just devastating now. Like
Right.
Xavier Howard. He's good.
Yeah.
Trayvon
Right.
Diggs. He's good.
Hmm.
You got these other
Yeah.
players coming out. So I understand that he wants to get paid, and I want him to get paid. But I think he's on the wrong team to say, hey, pay me my money. You know what I mean?
Right. And also, a point that you have to think about is, again, comes back, how many times have we mentioned injuries tonight? It's hard to come back from injuries in the NFL. And like you said, every year there's new, fresh players from the drafts, from, all over. And so it's hard to keep a job and compete in the NFL. It seems like these guys have a good few years and then, you never hear about them again just because it's constantly having new players come in. So to go along with that, though, the injuries, you don't know how he's going to perform this year. We don't know if, he's going to be the same corner or whatever. So that's just something to keep in mind, too. And, like you said, Bill Belichick, he could care less. I mean, when's the last time you seen the guy smile? So, it's just, I don't know. I feel bad for him in the situation. Hopefully he gets it resolved, but a big part of it might be have to see, what he's looking like and how he plays coming back from this injury. And then maybe then, he can, teams will
Renegotiate.
have, yeah,
Now,
insight on, where they're at.
I had to pull something up real quick off my phone, okay?
Hmm.
Here's the top 5 cornerbacks. Jalen Ramsey. He's at 100 mil.
Hmm.
Marlon Humphrey, 97.5. Trey Davius White, 69. Darius Slay, 50. And then Byron Jones. Now, first off, I love Byron Jones. You were a Dallas Cowboy player, so I loved you. But you do not deserve to be making more than Stephon Gilmore. And he's making 16.5 mil a year.
All right.
Darius Slay. You're good. You are. you're not better than Stephon Gilmore. He's making
No.
16.6.
All right.
Tre'Davious White. Okay, I can put you up there. I'll put you up there.
Yeah, you can maybe justify that
Yeah,
one.
I could.
Yeah.
He can be justified on that one.
All
He's
right.
making 17.2. Marlon Humphrey, who I'm gonna be honest, no,
Yeah,
just no.
I agree.
He's a good corner. Yeah, you're a good one. You're a solid player. He's not just a guy. He's not just a football player. He's a solid corner. He's a great one. But
All
Stephon
right.
Gilmore type, I'd rather have Stephon than you. And then of course
I
the highest paid, making 20 mil average a year. Jalen Ramsey.
see.
Hell no. He is nothing but a big mouth player. And the reason I'm saying this is because I remember the game when he came out talking trash about the Cowboys and got burnt by an injured Amari Cooper multiple times. I'm talking multiple times in one game. This wasn't like 4 or 5 games. No, this is one game he got burnt.
Right.
So, no, you do not deserve to be the highest paid corner. Stephon Gilmore, he does. He's got many accolades. He's got many times he's outshined his entire team's defenses. He's got the 2019 Defensive Player of the Year. Now, yes, he's coming off a quad injury. But if you think for a second that man's not going to come out and still be covering players like a blanket inside of a child's bedroom when they're scared of the monsters, no, he's still going to be doing that. Do you remember when he was playing against DeAndre Hopkins?
Mm-hmm.
Covering that man like it was nothing, bro.
Yeah.
DeAndre Hopkins wasn't getting, he got like, what, 4 catches for only maybe 60 yards? Not even a touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins not getting a touchdown in the game?
Yeah.
That's a hell of a corner. You can't throw Jalen Ramsey on DeAndre Hopkins and that man not score 2 touchdowns on him.
Right.
So that's my issue with it. I don't think a lot of these corners who are paid right now, I don't think they deserve to be there. They don't. Not
Right.
even Stephon Gilmore. Stephon Gilmore, yeah, I'd pay him $20 million a year. I mean, maybe not
Yeah.
now because he's older. He just had an injury.
Mm.
But at least throw that man 12 to 15. You
Right.
gotta do that.
Yeah. And it's interesting because Brady, had the different approach. He took less money to build, the players around him. But let's be honest, it's not the same team and it's not the same situation.
Okay.
So,
The reason Brady
a
can
lot
do
of
that is because his wife makes way more money than almost any other wife in the NFL. His
Right.
wife is worth a ton. So he doesn't care about the money. He's truly passionate about the game and the championships, which, I'm going to be honest, if I was Brady at this time, I'd be like, look, I got enough trophies in my house. Y'all need to pay me. I need more. I don't even need no more rings, man. I got enough for one hand already, plus a couple more fingers.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't need no more. I need that money.
All right.
Because Brady's the GOAT, and that man's he's getting old.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting older, and sooner or later, he's going to get popped one good time, and he's going to get back up like, I'm done. I'm done with this. Y'all have it. Y'all young boys hit me like that? Nope. I'm good. Can you imagine a player like Ray Lewis in his prime hitting Brady at this age?
All right.
Bro, he's not coming back. He's going to lay on that ground. Even if he can't get up, he's going to be like this. No. And I love Brady. I used to hate him so much, but that man is the best.
Oh, yeah.
But as far as Stephon Gilmore goes, he's not going to get no more rings. He's not.
Right.
Not on the Patriots. I don't care how good they get. You're not getting on there. The AFC is just too tough.
Too stacked. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got the Cleveland Browns coming up who are starting to make a lot of noise. You got the Buffalo Bills. You got the Tennessee Titans. You got the 50-50 shot of Baltimore Ravens being good one year, terrible the next, good one year. Lamar's just a trip.
Lamar Jackson. I can't wait to talk about that guy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to save that for the next one because I got a lot to say about that man and messing up the
Yeah.
whole fantasy draft. But then you also got Kansas City, who, bro, Kansas is just nasty. You also got Pittsburgh Steelers, who I don't even know how they crumbled last year. They went 11-0 and then just,
Yeah,
they lost to
collapsed.
the Washington football team.
Yeah. And then play the
Bro.
Browns in the playoff. First play of the game. Touchdown
Yeah.
Browns. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. They're yeah.
But Stephon Gilmore, that man's not going to get any more trophies unless he gets traded to one of those teams we were just talking about. Can you imagine if he got traded to the Bills? Oh my
Man.
God. I'm
Yeah.
going with them for the Super Bowl win with that defense.
Yeah.
But
Man.
unless he gets traded to another team, as long as he's on the Patriots, he's not winning no more. So yeah, he needs to get paid. And that's why I
Right.
understand some of these other players like, oh, you need to pay me. Like Xavier Howard, yeah, you need to pay
Hmm.
me. You need to pay me because I know I'm not winning no trophies on this team.
Right.
Like, so I understand that why they're holding out because they want that money because they understand, hey, I'm not gonna win. I'm not on a team that's gonna get a Super Bowl trophy.